I feel like art block is like that one common artist experience that everyone's kind of had at some point and will continue to have until forever. Art block can be tough, and I get that. So here's a couple things that I do to help me out when I'm having art block and everything. I think it's important to note that this isn't a one-size-fits-all situation, as I say multiple times in literally everything, because I feel like every artist's inspirations come differently. And of course, I haven't gone through art block specifically in a really long time, or like burnout, because I'm constantly forcing myself to do art every day. But I do have a bunch of resources in case, none of these work and you just really can't sit yourself down to draw. So there's other productive activities that I think you could do with either your characters or for fandoms and whatever, and I'll have those all linked in my description. Because there's a lot of things that you can do outside of just like drawing, and I think in a lot of ways these kind of jog my artist brain a little bit. Important resources or just helpful resources to have, but obviously we're just focusing on art block itself. So if you want to get over that, then that's what we'll be talking about. I think like the biggest thing specifically in like helping me get out of art block is indulging in all of like the types of media that I like, especially like really diving into them, because even in cases of different types of blocks like artist block, writer's block, whatever, it comes from lack of inspiration because you're burnt out, right? You've already expended all of your joy and resource. And so I think like taking a little bit of time to really dive back into those things that you like, whether that be art, music, games, books, all of those really do help jog that brain. And I like to like especially dive into those things until I'm completely sick of it and I need to draw. And I think even concepts too are really nice to think and daydream about and then decide, yeah, I'm gonna go and draw this, and then go draw that. Do anything to get yourself re-inspired. And of course, when you're actually starting out, getting all of this art stuff down, I think it's nicer to just start really small, whether that be small doodles, sketches, whatever. Just kind of like easing your way back into doing a little bit of art, because usually when I experience art block, I kind of stop after sketching for like 5 seconds and then dumping it. But I think like taking the time to really just focus only on sketching, not like finishing the piece by any means, is helpful a little bit, because it doesn't have to be anything crazy perfect. It can just be an art piece that's just a sketch, and then just let it be that. After sketching for a little bit, I think it's really easy from there to settle what I want to actually work on and draw on, and then expand on that idea. But not every sketch has to be finished for it to be an art piece. And I think the final thing that's really helped me when it comes to art block is just kind of doing silly drawings or joke drawings, or just like characterization stuff, if that makes sense. One of those ways is I just kind of take photos, a lot of like faceless photos specifically, places I go and whatever. And then when I'm having like really bad art block or lack of inspiration, I just kind of draw my characters into that scenario. And I think it helps with a lot of things like lighting and, blending a character into a background that's kind of photorealistic. But it helps out a lot. I think doing non-serious drawings can really help jog the brain a little bit and keep it going. I do a lot of background artist stuff. Not really. It's more like I'm just putting characters into silly photos, and that helps out a lot, I think, in my case. But yeah, those are 3 things that I thought were really helpful, indulging especially in your favorite medias, starting out small, and doing unserious drawings. Those have helped in all of these aspects. But of course, this isn't going to be completely the same for everybody, as everyone's inspirations and burnouts come from different things all at once. So, I get it if these don't really help you out. Of course, I have all of my other resources and other things to indulge in if you're maybe sick of drawing, whether that be traditional scrapbooking stuff or writing stuff for your OCs or just silly things to do with them. So yeah, that's all. Bye!